The woman stayed at home for 2.5 years. Suddenly the steel door glass was broken. The robber swaggered in. Turns out he didn't know anyone was in the house. The frightened woman hid under the table, shivering. She tried to cover her mouth and didn't dare to make a sound. Soon the robber came to the table. The woman thought she had been discovered, but the two robbers were discussing what they were looking for. She was so relieved. When the two men turned around and left, the woman was about to go out, but another robber appeared in the house. She panicked. She didn't realize there were 3 robbers in the house. After they left, the woman scrambled out from under the table, but just as she ran into the kitchen, the water on the stove boiled and made a blinding whistle. She didn't have time to think, so she hurriedly hid in a warehouse. In the nick of time, the robbers were attracted by the sound of the whistle. Looking at the kettle boiling on the stove, the 3 men with an IQ of 250 immediately realized that there was someone inside the house. The man said, "Find her and cut the phone line," so they split up immediately. Soon the robbers noticed the door next to the house, but when they opened it, they didn't find anything unusual. It turns out the woman escaped to the 2nd floor by taking advantage of the terrain, but as soon as she hid in her room, one of the robbers came up with a hammer. He opened the door and looked around, even the space under the bed. Just as he was rummaging for miscellaneous items, a ringing sound in her ears caused the woman to completely collapse. She screamed and ran out, but when she saw that she was about to escape, she stood still in the doorway.